It is lovely to be here with you, showing you a really cool way to do sushi, because there is I've got so much to tell you, I've got to slow down. There is a way that I do sushi usually, and I'm going to link that up here in the description. If you're following along any of these videos, there's quite a few in the snack series. Just make sure you're checking out the description below, because I write up all the recipes. There's an amazing marshmallow one, hot chocolate, salted caramel, popcorn, dates, all of it. If you just look in the description, you will see the recipe. And in this description for this gorgeous, so simple, seriously, this is like gonna blow your mind, that you can turn this into sushi and not the regular way you're thinking. No, Stace way. I usually make sushi with mashing avocado with my rice and rolling it out on nori. I'll link that up in the description so that you can go and check that out on my website, stacyclaire.com. But I want to show you how to use this a bit different, and using the actual cucumber, for sushi is being an absolute game changer. My kids are real tuna sushi addicts. Has anybody else got a tuna sushi addict? Let me know in the comments. Leave me a big yeah. That is definitely what they eat. Occasionally I can get them to try a different sushi roll, but really they love the sushi that's got the little bit of carrot grated into it, the tuna, the mayonnaise, and wrapped in a sushi roll. So I want to show you today how I kind of recreate that. Yes, darling. Oh, I put some on my lips. Thank you. What you need is a cucumber. Now, you don't want to go and get one that is higgledy-piggledy. And I say you don't want to go and get one. You do. You want to buy whatever you can get at your farmer's market or your shop or whatever. But eat those ones. The one that you're after is something that is really straight. Reason being, you need this guy. Hello, Cora. You know these ones you typically use for the apples? You need to use this for the cucumber. Yeah, you keep a hold of that one. Thank you, darling. I'm about to take the seeds out of this. Do you want to eat the seeds? Yep. My little lady is like obsessed with the seeds, so I'll get the bowl ready to go. Right, so you want to grab your Cora, and you're just going down through the middle. I find when I'm going down through the middle though, just keep a good hold on your cucumber, because it might float around. And if that's the case, then you're going to pierce the side of it, which is just super annoying. And I just turn it. See, just like this here. You guys see that all right? Leave me a little thumbs up that you can see it. And I'm just going around until it hits the end. Just like that. Oh, it is real. It is a cucumber. It's going out. Just like this, and then you're gonna pull it out. Now, I'm so glad it's doing this, because I made 3 for lunch today for the kids, and one of them, like 2 of them worked perfectly, and one of them did this, where it just didn't properly come out. So what you wanna do, and the reason being for that is you've gone around, right? And as you're turning this in, just keep winding it like we do with the wine bottles. Just like that. But the reason it's not coming off super duper easy is because it's the base, right? You haven't chopped that part. So that's cool. The way you can do it is start on the other end. So again, I'm just going to keep it flat. And what a cool job to do. Oh, it just started raining. To do with the kids, right? Like, this is such a fun one. You can definitely, talk a little bit about it. Like, how do you get it straight through the middle? And I'm just doing it in that side as well. And oh, I can feel I'm going off center a little bit. That one's come out. And then I do this. Hey, look, I've got some seeds. And this one. See if this guy comes out yet. If not, what you can do is just give it a bit of a wiggle, because you haven't done anything wrong. You're just trying to break it inside there. because this end is good to go and I've got some out, you can still use your peeler and you're just going further in, right? Make sure, and I can feel I'm not getting it perfectly straight. There we go. So I've just readjusted it. And there is liquid that comes out of this. If you're getting liquid out, you're not doing anything wrong. And some more seeds, darling. So I might go in this end with a little bit more as well. And you'll notice like my handle isn't overly big, so I can still I can still fit that in there. So if you don't have one of these and you want to go and grab one from your local store, and by grab them from your local store, might need to order it online, on eBay or something, just look for that. You want it to be not wider, right? So that then you can get this the whole way into your sweet old cucumber. All right, we're nearly there. Yes! Permission to dance in your kitchen. Look at this. Can you see that? Give me a little thumbs up. Give me some love. Tell me, heck yes, I can see that, Stace. So you created a hole there. All right, let's do this one. This one's a little bit wonkier. Silly old Stace said don't do wonky ones, but you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's do this again. So you're just grabbing your corer. I reckon you could do this with a knife as well. I don't think it would be as easy. I'm all about the ease, and I have this. So there we go. That one came out easy. Remember how I was saying some of them come out really simple and some of them are a bit trickier? With this one that's a bit bent, you know what I might do? I might go back in this end and I'm just going to start shifting it ever so slightly over to this side where it's just coming out a little bit. There we go. And from this end, I reckon I'm just going to go in at the top and just try and think about where I reckon that cucumber is. Here we go. I got another one out. And we're getting really close. You can start to feel when it's getting really close there on the side, which is great. So that's the thing that I want you to do with the kids, is just teach them to do it slow. Oh, I'm all the way through. Dance break again. See, that one is a bit trickier because it was a bit bowed. Never fear. And the little lady has nearly finished off all of the seeds. Do you remember that stage with your kids, or maybe you've got kids in that same stage? Let me know in the comments where they're not really good with the skin of the cucumber, but the seeds, they're all over. All right, so what are we going to do next? Well, we want to make up the sushi part of it. And this is an awesome thing that you can create any which way that you want. Mommy! Maybe you have some leftover chicken. And this week in my meal plan membership, we are making a whole chicken in the slow cooker. So this, I'm definitely going to share this with my members. Mommy! And ladies, you can find out any information about that. I'll drop it below in the description. You'd like to hop down? Okay. Thank you for eating all of the cucumber seeds. See you later. You could be using that chicken. Oh, sorry. I'll definitely leave it in the description there. The details about the meal plan membership, because I do all the meal plans for you, the shopping list, all the recipes, and you get me every day like this, motivating you to try some new things. Anywho, this week we're doing a gorgeous roasted chicken in the slow cooker. This would be such a wicked spot to be popping the leftovers into a sushi roll. But I love tuna. This one is actually mackerel. We eat a lot of mackerel. It's a smaller fish. It tastes, honestly, just like the delicious tuna. It's just a little bit like oilier. They're so good. All right, because I want to recreate what we do at sushi. Actually, I should probably I might just use this whole thing. So I'm flaking the tuna in there into my container and breaking it up now. I really recommend getting the tuna in first and breaking it up so that then you're not trying to break it up when you've got rice in there and you're like making that all go gross, right? So we've got our tuna, check. And what else is in store-bought sushi tuna rolls? It's grated carrot. And I'm really emulating here what is in those tuna rolls. It is microplaned carrot. It's so small. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's not big chunks. So by all means, you could use your Thermomix. You could do big chunks. Maybe your kids are all for carrot, and that's the thing that's going to get them over the line. You can choose. But I definitely love to microplane it. Get it in here. Just like this. You could do other veggies as well, like how beautiful would some beetroot be in this? It would make the colour so amazing. You could chop up some snow peas, even peas, whatever you choose. Rightio. So for our sushi, we've got our tuna and our carrot. Again, just give it a really, really quick stir. Nothing fancy. And then you want to add in some rice. I cooked this and I've cooled it. So if you're playing along at home and you've got some cold rice, hello, you have the absolute perfect snack recipe or lunch. Mine is white rice. The reason it looks a little bit brown is I'm a hippie and I cook everything and anything I can. Oh, my husband's been kindly has moved my slow cooker. Usually it's there, it's literally on. I'm sure if you've caught my videos, you're probably like, does Stace ever put her slow cooker away? I do, but I pretty much run it every single day making bone broth. And that's what I cook my rice in. It adds tremendous health benefits, but it's so tasty. I love it. So that's why it's a little bit brown. In goes my rice, and I'm going to give that a quick stir as well. Again, I'm just making sure that it's well combined. Now, next thing you want to do, and this is the last bit, so we've got our tuna in there, our carrot, because we're trying to really make it look exactly like we would from the sushi shop, and our rice, is that you want to add a mayonnaise. Now, I buy this brand, the Good Fat Mayo. You can make this yourself. You might choose in this spot to do a little bit of Stace's recipe, and again, I will link it up. It's going to be here in the description along with all of the details of the recipes. Every one of my recipes here on YouTube, I have everything in the description of how to make it. You might want to put through here some avocado and use that as the glue to bring the rice and the tuna together. Sweet potato that is cooled is heaven as well. But I'm going to use mayo because that's yummy and it pulls it together. And now you can see here, just as I start stirring it, it's starting to come more into like some chunks, right? I think it needs a little bit more. Always start small with it as well. I find that I don't need as much mayonnaise if I'm using brown rice. If you guys want to use that, that's a-okay as well, whatever works. But yeah, I like using cooled white rice. And there, leave me a little thumbs up. Can you see that it is more together? Let me know. Otherwise, I'll show you a different way that I know that that's together. See how it's like sticky, and when I turn it over, it's all staying together rather than it being piecey like it was before. It's all lovely and mashed together. So this is a good one if you're playing along and you've got babes that, you know, mightn't be that keen on having it look like it's, you know, got carrot in it. Okay, I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. Stace likes things clean and orderly. All right, there we go. So let's pull back our cucumbers. Rightio. So we've got our hollowed out cucumbers and we've got our rice. Come on in here. I'm going to tilt you down because you don't need to see my noggin as much as you need to see the cucumbers. All right, so we've got them hollowed out, looking perfect. And next thing you do is you literally just put it up on its lid. I grab a smaller spoon because I'm wanting it to go in easier. I also, I'm going to be honest with you, when I'm doing this at home with my kids, you know, I've washed my hands. We're all from the same family. I do use my hands. But I want to show you a way that if you're making this, say, for a party, because gosh, this would be so good, is just use the end of your knife. You're just wanting to poke that down. Now, like I kind of did just before with when I was hollowing it out, I tend to go in from like both ends with it. But say one of your ends is looking a little, what do we say here in Australia? How's your father? Which just basically means, well, actually this is probably another Aussie word that I hope everyone knows, dodgy, doesn't look good. Then just keep at it from one end. I'm going to fill this end up now and make sure that it's really well done. And did you see there too that I'm not using the end of my spoon, otherwise that is going to be gross. It's going to get crap all over it and it's going to be disgusting. This end is nearly full. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my knife and just push it down and make sure that it is compacted, because you're going to be chopping this sushi roll up, right? Like I'm literally going to show you how to make it look. Oh, that end was a bit easier actually. This end is really tight, but that's okay. It's good to be able to show you how it can look as well. Rightio. And in we go. I can feel now, and I bet you guys when you make this yourself will be able to feel, is that it doesn't have that give anymore. It's nice and tight. So when I chop it, it is going to be absolutely perfect. All right. I can vouch that it's so good. Alrighty, let me show you how we chop this one up. Grab my knife. Okay, you ready? Oh my God, is anybody else really excited to see what this looks like? I get really excited for this stuff, so apologies. Oh, find that little thumbs up emoji, would you? Give it a little love. How good does that look? Oh my gosh. Yes. It's totally worked. Look at that. Seriously. It's like incredible. I'm sorry, but I'm a dork and I get really excited for this. I'm also really excited at the idea of when the babes are back at school, like I could send a whole one like this for lunch. How good would that be? I could do that for myself for a snack. I don't have to chop them up. It's super fun too, but you could absolutely keep these whole. I mean, look at that. That's where it started going a little bit wonky and Stace could feel it, so I saved it. Oh man, come in and have a look. Isn't that amazing? Aren't they absolutely perfect? So what are you going to make sure you do? Really like push it in. Make sure that your cucumber is it's well filled and that the rice isn't just kind of sitting there. Otherwise you'll have huge air bubbles and your cucumbers, like, they won't be well compacted. So you could have even as well, and I didn't, but it might have been an idea just to cover up the top and just hit it down a little bit and just get out those air bubbles. But that's as simple as it is. A little bit of tamari or soy sauce on the side, or even a squeeze of lemon would make these babies, hello, absolute heaven. I served them to my kids today They each had a whole one of them, which to be honest, I was really quite surprised with because my middle dude, he's 5, incredible, but he's a real little with sushi. Like he won't eat if we buy the tuna rolls, the bigger one, and it's got avocado in it. He freaks out. He's like, I'm not touching that. I try and get him some with just cucumbers, and he's like, Mama, I just want the baby rolls with the tuna. So if you've got one of those gorgeous kids at home, he ate this and absolutely loved it. And you know why? Because the colors and all of that in there, the carrot, I hope it's showing that clear, but don't worry, I'll get a photo up as well. And definitely over on my Instagram, Stacey Claire, make sure you're following me there. I'll post some photos of this because it looks normal for him. He's like, yeah, down, I'm totally in. If you love this kind of cooking and you're all about healthy, real build, real easy with Stace, please subscribe below. Share this video with a girlfriend too. I'm sure there is people, I know when I first thought of this idea, I was just like, boom, mind explosion. It definitely is a really great way if you don't want the kids to just be eating carbohydrates. You know, if you just want to get in a bit more veg, this is pulling together 2 of their favorite foods. So hit subscribe here on YouTube. I've got all the details in the description, and go and check out my other snack recipes. I promise you, the marshmallows and even the banana baby bites with that coconut, they're next level. Alrighty, I'll see you on my next video, and make sure you head over to Instagram and say hi. See you.